Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, well, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the over 760 regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because as we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. The socials, Instagram and X, are down below in the description, as well as the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Joker Voice and Wednesday night is Overbook exclusive merch. All right, we have a lot of WWE news, as there was not a lot to cover with AEW, and frankly, does anybody care anyway? We have a major return to the WWE that has been the top story going. A WWE superstar very happy about this return, talks about a dream match. A fan credits a WWE superstar for changing their life. A former champion sets the record straight. And an explanation for a former superstar's drastic change in appearance. So, let's not waste any time. Just jump right into it.
And here we go.
So let's not waste any time here. Let's go with the big story right now. And this has been since last Friday on SmackDown. And that is obviously the return of the former Divas champion, AJ Lee. Definitely one of the worst kept secrets. But this is obviously part of a story involving her husband, CM Punk, his forever feud with Seth Rollins, and his wife, Becky Lynch. Now, if this was the only reason AJ Lee was returning to the WWE, for most fans, this would be enough. But in WWE backstage footage, we see AJ Lee and Paul Levesque signing a contract that, as reported by Bodyslam.net, is a multi-year deal. This would make AJ Lee now a full-time WWE in-ring talent. So, obviously, the quandary is, after this feud with Becky Lynch, what is next for AJ Lee?
Good question.
Wow. Back in July, in an interview, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez, who also took to X that night in a post, this was about 4 days ago, saying simply, quote unquote, "Mommy's home," said that her dream match would be herself, Roxanne Perez, versus AJ Lee. As she said, I'm paraphrasing here, "I'm going to keep trying to make this match happen once she gets here. I know someone who knows someone," referring to CM Punk, "but I'm still trying. I'm still trying." Wow. AJ Lee is back in the WWE, so I think it's only a matter of time before this dream match finally becomes a reality.
Oh my God. Yes.
Another story that gained a lot of attention involves former WWE champion and TKO board member Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. At the showing of his upcoming film, The Smashing Machine, at the Venice International Film Festival, Dwayne looked noticeably different. Now, according to Variety, Dwayne dropped 30 pounds of muscle for an upcoming role where he plays a 70-year-old man whose best friend is a chicken. I wish I was lying on that. Because when it comes to Wayne, I've only got one thing to say.
Hey, Rock! Go fuck yourself!
Stay in Hollywood. Stay there. Don't come back. We don't want you here. Anyway, something you might have noticed from both SmackDown and Raw this past week is a bit of a shakeup at the commentary table, particularly a noticeable absence. It was believed that Wade Barrett was not on TV due to apparently harsh criticism of Nikki Bella and her performance at Clash in Paris. Well, he took to X saying that this was simply a planned time off that was granted to him by the WWE 3 months ago, and he'll be back very soon. So, to all you blue haired land whales who were celebrating thinking that Wade Barrett got himself canceled,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
so our final story for the week kind of brings everything full circle, as we just mentioned the premium live event, Clash in Paris, and we started off with AJ Lee. Well, this story involves her husband, the Second City Saint, CM Punk, and a special interaction with a fan at the premium live event. Now, it is well known that CM Punk lives what is known as a straight edge lifestyle. No alcohol, no smoking, no drugs, and he is unapologetic about it. Well, a fan named Mads, who Punk called the quote unquote lovely yellow haired lady, had a sign that he noticed and sent a WWE representative into the crowd to bring her backstage to meet the WWE superstar. Now, the sign Mads was showing that Punk noticed celebrated a personal milestone for herself. Now, the sign simply read, quote, over 700 days sober. Thank you, CM Punk.
Well done. Well done.
So, these are just some of the stories that have been in and around the world of professional wrestling. But be sure to tune in tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, this channel, as me and the guys will be talking about some of this, WrestlePalooza updates, and a whole lot more. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. And until next time,